welcome back to a very sunny Manor Lords and the first ever map ever released to this game, the Germanic Valley, which we are revisiting right now and trying to build a huge farming land. This is episode 4. So if you want to see how we got started and got to this point, there's a link to the whole playlist in the description. But as you can see right now, we did change one thing between episodes here. I figured you didn't want to see this, but I took a look at this. We have like no ale, and I figured this is actually where we had a pretty decent fertility with ale, and we spoke about this in episode 2 that we were planning for this area, but I said not now, later. But now it's later and we need ale, so we're gonna farm this area. And in this episode, we're finally gonna build a manor. So it's time to save some dressed stone and get some mortar up here. And I'm gonna get the trade going even better. And potentially get the mortar over here, because we're gonna overproduce mortar and sell it if it's closer to the trading post right here. And then I'm also thinking that I don't really want to expand. I don't want to make it too confusing here, because it can be a bit confusing if we have too many regions. But in this region, we actually have the rich deposit of iron, and we got food right there. So we could make a small region here, build up a militia, and potentially even connect our two towns here, because we want a road to connect up here to this manor. And potentially, I don't know, maybe building a manor down here or something like that. I think that will look very cool. Let me know what you think in the comments. But that's all we did in the last episode. So grab your shield, sharpen your axe, and let the saga continue. And again, thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you all for the comments. And thank you all new and, well, old subscribers as well for supporting the way you do. And if you're new, again, take that axe and throw it at the subscribe button so you don't miss more Manor Lords news. And we're going to see what we'll do here. I'm not going to expand to this region until we have spring. And then we need more money in the treasury. And to get more money in the treasury, we need to tax. And we're making money now, so we can do a nice big tax here, so we get a very good start in Mars. But to do that, we need a manor. So let's plan out how I want to do this. I kind of want to get a road here with houses first, and then the manor behind. I think that will look cool. So let's see if we can plan this out. Is that a little river here, or what is this? Well, we're gonna have to work around this. I don't think it will look good with a road like this, right? Nope, I'm not gonna do that. And I think that's gonna be too steep to build on anyway. So let's just do the road from this point, and then we will see what we do. And this is actually the first time where I'm not gonna make it all. That's not. There's another dent right here. Well, this is the first time where I'm not going to build houses on the line here. I got some criticism on me making the town look pretty flat and straight. And that's just how I play. I know this is not the best looking way, but that's how I play. So, and I feel like that is the most effective way. Probably not the best looking way, but that's just how it's going to be. And then up here, I'm not really sure why I would want houses up here. I'm not going to build them. I just want to map this out, because imagine having level 3 houses up here. How cool would that be? And I want it kind of like this, and that means we're gonna be able to fit this, because we want this extension. We're not getting one there, we're getting one now. I'm not sure why I would want to do this unless I man these in like trade or something down here. That's 9 families. I mean, I could put them to work in the farming here, actually. That's not a bad idea, but do we want to build these now? Probably not. So let's wait with those, and let's continue this road straight up this way. And that's pretty good, because this is... Oh, that's not good at all. We kind of need to go around up here and then go down from here. Yeah, I think. And then like this. And then this one can connect up here. And this is where we're gonna build the houses. Not sure what we're gonna do here, but we can't really do a road down here. It's not gonna look good. So yeah, stuff like this. Now, when we have this under control, we can think about where we want to put the manor. I don't want to build it. I mean, we could build it actually right on the cliff here. But I think it would look cool to have level 3 houses in front of it. So let's see if we can get the manor up here instead. And the manor is in here. And let's place this facing... Let's see how we do this. I think that would look cool like this. We want this tower, and actually do we want... Yeah, we're gonna start with that one. And then let's make this road, which we can't do right now. And roads you do need to build before you do the walls. And as you can see, the walls will probably go around like this. It's not gonna be a massive... Well, speaking of massive castles, actually, I never done like a square castle, and I think that would look cool. So what if you just do like a bit further away here? I tried to do this in my last playthrough, so I kind of want to do it now. Now we can actually add the tax office as well. Let's add you right there. Commit. And I can't connect the road here. Okay. Let's just do it straight like this. And we're going to do walls around this whenever we actually have... Well, we need more timber for that one. So there we go. Get this done. Are we not planting trees? Oh, that kind of makes sense. Why are we not planting trees, guys? We have a storehouse here with planks, which is empty, well, full. I'm not sure if I want all the planks there. I think we just need to speed this up, and instead of removing families from their jobs here, potentially get more families moved in here. Actually, we don't need 2 in here. Probably should add an ox in there as well. But you go here. Plant trees in this whole... Why did we... I thought we did plant trees. And I'm telling you, always do the advanced here. There was a time when where we needed to do this, and then we didn't have to do it. And from my experience, now we need to do it again. Because for some reason, they just plant trees around the forester hut. And you're not going to get that many trees. We have 1 right here. I was going to say... Yeah, we did it. Okay, so you are the only tree planter. Well, we need to change that. We need more families to move in here. So let's get these done. And I think they're going to move in here first. Yes, so now we have 3 families in this big backyard, which we're going to need. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to do this whole backyard. And we also might need more folks to work with farming. So let's take a look here. Yep. You can tell they didn't have time to do these whole fields right here. So we do need to add more families. Maybe not here. We actually might need to put another farmhouse here. But right now, that is not my worry. Right now, my worry is actually trees. I thought that was under control. Another family moved in. Is it into this house? No, it's actually here already. Wait, is it only 3 families? Maybe they did change. No, it is 4. So we're getting 1 more, but now they did move in here, which is actually crucial for us. So let's start planting trees. Let's add oxen to both of these, because that's going to speed up the process as well. And I really wanted to add 1 more of these logging camps, because it's good to have, because the logging camps is the only way you can store logs. So 28 there and 28 here, so about 60. If you want about 90 logs, you're going to need more. And we're going to build a big castle, and then we're gonna need logs for that one, especially for those towers. So let's just wait for them to move in here, and I'm wondering where else are they moving into. Yeah, we have this one where we're gonna produce the war bows. We're gonna have to wait for that one. Someone else moved in. Nice. And they did move in here as well, so that's good. So you go into this one. Money is coming in very nicely now. We have folks here bringing the stuff here. Speaking of that, we actually have a pretty decent sized army. Can we do like this? Yes. So now we just need warbows and a couple of more spears, or is it shields? No, we have everything. We need folks. We need families to move in. Then we're gonna start selling the shields. I'm not gonna sell the spears because they once a family die here, we're gonna be able to supply them with another spear. So we cannot sell the spears unless we're gonna want to buy it back, of course. All right, I'm gonna get you into this lodging camp just because we need to start getting logs. And then moved in here. Look at that. They're moving in quick. And then let's get these up as well. Because I need to get this timber area up and running. Because we are really struggling right now. Looks like they're chopping down the trees here as well. Well, get these into small stables. We need to plant trees here as well. Both of these ones. When you have one logging camp worker, I normally prefer to have 2 of these. That's usually my go-to. I think we even do... yeah, we have the woodcutter here as well. And that should be the next area. Because how much charcoal do we have? Not enough. Not enough. We need more families to work in this area as well. But that is not a priority, I think. Oh, wow. They're quick. Look at this. Now we got the manor up. Let's have this fuel stockpile in here. We're going to turn this into a small castle very soon. So don't worry. It's going to be really fun to do so. So one thing I kind of want to do now, just to be ready. It's going to take a toll here on us very soon. But we need the money. We could do 1% tax, but that's not going to do too much. But then we won't lose happiness. So what if we just do like 20%? Because we still have to pay that Royal King's tax very soon. 100 days. And to expand here, I think it costs 750 if we want the big expansion. Which we're going to do. Now we have no dressed stone. So I really want to pick up the pace over here as well on these. Moving in quick here, guys. We got 2 more folks moved in here. So I'm going to put you in this one. And I'm going to put you in that one. And then we have 1, 2, 3 more folks. And they're going to move into, well, 1 over here. And 1 over here. And then probably in the logging camp. We might have to rearrange them later. But now we need to plant trees. And now it's winter. So they won't plant trees in the winter. So that's unfortunate. But that's just going to be the case. And when we do expand here in spring, we're going to have houses ready to go here. So families can actually move in while we are gone. So I figured let's get this area up and running. Because the thing is we can put 4 more families in here, which is going to be very good for us. So let's see if we can add houses here. And they're not going to move into these houses first, because they will move into the other ones first that is already built. And where we need the expansion. Or the expanded living space. And very important that we get this, but we also want to do it like this, because like this, because we want the expanded living space in all of them, because the new update in Manor Lords will have all houses with 2 families. Don't know when that is coming, but that's gonna come to the game. So you're gonna work here in this area, and then we actually have a potential to add another farmhouse over here. We're building a lot here. But we actually have some timber now, which is nice. If I build this here, we could start stacking families up here. Because they could potentially, if we just do a road to come around here. I'm not sure if this is working, but a bit further up like this, come around, and then connect here. Well, there we go. I like that very much. So that means we can actually put families here. They're going to have to walk around here to go to their job, but that's fine. Speaking of that, we should get more, well, churches and also more taverns up here. How are we doing in the pasture? We might have to start butchering them because I don't want too many sheep in this playthrough. I don't want that. Horses imported. Good. This is... No, you don't need to work there. They're going to be in their back gardens right now and do the job there. And look at this. Is it, oh, is this one? Forester. Yes, you. Well, you're going to go into this logging camp. And then we're going to put... We'll see. So once they moved in here, we're going to be able to set this area up. And then, my friends, we're going to move in here. This is where we're going to make the big bucks. Speaking of big bucks. One thing I do want to add here before we actually set up the stone, which is technically the stone. And that is the mortar, the lime kiln. You're going to go here because that's pretty close to where we are selling it. Because we're going to stack up like crazy. And I only want these to have mortar. Yes. So let's uncheck all the storehouses in the advanced button. No mortar. No mortar, good. No mortar, good. So now it should come over here. Potentially this one as well. I'm going to allow it this one as well. Because it's going to be so much. We want it close to the trade. Speaking of trade, let's see if you can go into that one as well. We, like I said in the last episode as well, we want a granary over here because we don't want these folks to walk all the way here to this marketplace that is over here to get their food. So that needs to be fixed as well. And next thing, yeah. So over here now, we have one of these stonemasons. How much rough stone? 38. We're gonna get a lot more of that. So, can we fit 1 and 2 in here? Good. And then we're gonna stack houses facing this way so they can start working here. And as always, make it like this. So we will eventually have 12 new families working right there. That's insane. And I'm doing this because we are soon gonna expand to the other region. It's not letting me build here. And if it is lagging like that, the thing that could be wrong is just building a road like this. And sometimes that, well, most of the times, that actually fixes it. Yep, there we go. So we need 14 timber, just one more. We're building and expanding like crazy. I know. We gotta keep an eye on the food. Also the fuel, but again, we are expanding over here where the fuel will be, so I'm not really worried about that. We got Mars now, so we are gonna slow down the game and we're gonna expand to another region. My question is, why are they not moving in here? Are they popping in here? Yes, they are. All right, there we go. So now when we're gonna go over to the other region, we obviously want to get rid of that tax, so we get 2 families to move in each month because we need to push this to 80 again. But we are stacked with money, and we even have money in our regional wealth, which is gonna be very good and necessary now. And let's see where we want to do this. I think I want to set it up here. So you're gonna go in here and you're gonna shoot settlements camp. And where's the other food source? There. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'm gonna set up. Not really sure. I'm just gonna set it up there, and we're gonna do plentiful 750. That's nothing to us because we're rich. And the first thing we wanna do here when we start a new city, when we have this huge stockpile, is should actually do big back gardens right away. Actually, yeah. Well, the first thing you gotta do is build houses, so you have more families to move in. So I was just debating if we should do this big right away, so we can start getting veggies. That's not. It's not a terrible idea actually. Normally I make it the small ones, but if I do like this, it's way too big. Like this potentially. Like so, and then we want 2 in each. Like so, that's 6 slots right away, potentially 12 families. And then we have 1 space open for someone to move in. Yeah, why not? Then we should be ready to get some food right away. As always, get another ox right away. And even if we started building here, we could actually just add this other hitching post right away, so we are good to go. Now we have 12 timber, so we need to keep an eye on that because we need to get this logging camp up as well. And now we're kind of risking it because the supplies is out in the open. We need to get them inside quickly. But we're just going to get the houses first so we can get more families to move in. That is the priority right now. Let's just get this road right there. There we go. Moving in quickly. Love to see it. Let's see here where we place these. I mean, we have the berries right there. I think it would be wise to do a road. Where are the berries actually? I want to see so I don't build on them. Alright, up there. We don't want to build on them because they will disappear obviously. So I'm just going to do a road going down like so. And then from here, this is where we're going to place the granary. Oh, now it's raining, of course. Well, we took a risk and we failed. Because when it starts raining, I mean, it will spoil. Right? Well, just a short little rain right there. We did. I don't think did we lose any bread? I don't know. Well, anyways, we just have a house ready there soon. We have 2 oxen working already. Can we add another one? 12 days. We're gonna be ready for that as well. In the meantime, let's plan for these. I'm gonna get the storehouse first. Just gonna get this. I'm gonna get this here. And they have 1 house to go. So please actually pause this. Let's finish the house first. I said pause it, don't build it, please. There we go. Now we can finish this. That house is finished, which is very good. Now we need this above 50. So let's get another granary as well. And as always, get the marketplace. And we want to add a family in each here ASAP, so we can get those stalls on the market, because they're going to be happy. And also they're going to get the supplies here. That's probably the most important thing. And then also get some water. Get it right there. Excuse me. Water will make them very happy. Very good. Food is actually also very good. As always, I'm going to choose this because I love planting trees. Yes, let's go. Let me know which one is your favorite in the comments. And normally, there we go, another family right away. Normally, I will build this quickly, but not now, because if we get this backyard up and running, and then they're gonna work back here without building in our town, and we don't want that. Now they did just move in here, so we're gonna leave another slot open here for another family to move in, but get a family in here as well. Maybe actually, how much timber? All right, let's get another one. Let's get another ox. 1 day. Yes, 3 oxen. Let's get another hitching post so that they don't run away. And now we have 3 timber, so we need to get this before we run out of timber, and that's not good. So I'm gonna set this up right. Where's this road? Was that road just in there? If I remember right, this road is supposed to go from here and connect over here. Well, here we go. Now it is. It's just a bit smaller road right there, but that's fine. Now we're gonna get some timber as well, but the best thing is that we have room for more families to move in. And now we can't build out with more, so we need to add families in this one quickly. But we have 3 oxen here, so that should be pretty quick. And as always, now when we have a new start like this, we're gonna add an ox to this one. So let's get 3 personnel in there. Let's get an ox to speed up this. And also, should we start planting trees right away? I don't know. Food is also under control. We need to get fuel as well, so maybe we should set that up over here somewhere. And there we go. They moved in here already. Get the logs, because right now we need folks. And speaking of folks, maybe actually get new houses on this side right here. Now it's started to rain as well. And we can set up the firewood station over here with charcoal and whatnot. We're not going to make a massive region here, guys. Not sure if I want to do like this, but there we go. But we're gonna have a tiny-ish region, I think. We will see. Let me know what you want in the comments, and I might actually change my mind. And go like this. No, we want 2 houses. That's not good. Can we expand like this a little bit? And let's try like this. So maybe we can fit 3 houses. Yes, 3 houses, 2 in each, eventually 6 families. Build that, please. We have 1 more house for them to move in, so finish these quickly. And then over here, this is, I mean, we have the storehouse right here, but do we need another one here? Potentially later on. Not now. Now we're gonna get, first of all, I'm gonna get 1 and 2. And then charcoal, I'm gonna get that in as well right away. I'm just going to get it over here just in case we want to expand with more of these woodcutters. Not sure if you want to. And then we can build houses right here for the charcoal kiln. Just keep getting me logs because we're going to need logs. And do we need another ox? No. I think we're going to save that money for these backyard extensions. So I'll probably get a sawmill as well while we are leaving this region. I'm just going to get this in here and then we're going to leave to the other region. They did move in here already. Look how fast this city is growing. It's insane. 3 families are helping to build and 3 are cutting down. Good. All right, we're gonna revisit them very soon. I just want to go over here and see what's going on with this city. Happiness is up again. Money is coming in. Food is looking good. Ale is not there. We got no ale. Well, look at this. This is the first sign where you can see that you don't have enough families work in the fields because they're not growing synced like this one right here. So we need more personnel right there. They did move in here, which is going to make this into a level 2, so we can finally start getting our archers. We have none right now, so we need to get those. And they did start moving in here. Nice. Not in here. Okay. So what food do we want here? Can we just go into... There we go. So we have eggs. We barely have no milk. So I think we're going to go for goats with all of these. Because we're also going to get hides, which is going to make us make more shoes. We need to actually check the trade just to see if there is something else we can sell. Potentially shields. Or potentially make more like wooden shields or wooden parts and whatnot that we can sell. How many planks do we have? Jeez. Good job. All right. And then over here, I might do the same thing here. We're just going to go for the goats because we need more hides. And we want milk. We want that variety. So get those in here. Good. And we should have 2 more folks moved in over here. Wait, why are they... Oh, we didn't expand these. That's why. I was going to say, why are they not moving in? Well, we didn't expand those houses. All right, I'm going to do that because we need 2 more folks to work over here. One is going to plant trees and one is going to go into this logging camp. I think that's going to be the go-to. And I'm also going to add... livestock to these so we can go a bit quicker there. How is this one looking now? Oh, look at this. They plant the whole field now. That's what I'm talking about. That's also why we're making more food. Look at all that carrots. But quinces, pears, apples not looking too good. So we could expand with more of these. But not now. Not now. We need to fix the ale. We need to fix this here. Yeah, so let's actually get... this. I don't want to build these houses just yet, so I might actually build just a small little cabin right here. It's gonna be ages before they move in, I know, but why not? A little cabin right there with 2 folks just working in this one, guiding those oxen that will be working in there. Now let's go over here. Families did move in. Perfect. Food is down, so it's time to get the food. We have still May, so the mushrooms are still growing. And I'm gonna build 2 of these, and I always get questions, why 2? Well, they have a pantry of 50, which they fill up pretty quickly. And if they fill that up, they will stop working. And you can add a granary and do expansion on the granary and whatnot, but sometimes late game it lags and whatnot. So I always found it be more productive having 2, potentially even more. But we will see if we add more later. Now, we want to expand these and we want to get some... Oh, they haven't finished this one yet. Alright, do we need more oxen? Maybe, but I think I want to go for the food here. That way we can have these 2 that were like... Yeah, I want to have these on a sign and help us build. So let's start by manually assigning folks right now. So you live here, you're going to be working there. We're going to start planting trees very soon as well. And then for this area, I might do the same actually. I want to have some houses probably right here for those families that will work there. We only have 2 more slots open. So why not get some more houses? And let's get it like this. Way too big. Can we get... it's just only 2. Well, that's going to be it. That's going to be it. And then from here, I want a road to go behind here. I'm not sure why, but let's just get it here and connect that to this one. I always want to get some more roads up there because you never know if they want to walk somewhere and whatnot. Let's just minimize walking distance. I found that to be very helpful. Now, I actually remember why I wanted to have a road there. Because 2 houses there as well. Because behind here, we want to do planting trees. I'm gonna do 2, like I said before. We have 1 in the logging camp eventually, and then 2 planters right there. So I think that will be a nice go-to. And someone moved in here. That means I'm gonna get you into... I mean, they should be in the charcoal actually. We don't need to plant trees the way it looks right now. The forest is thick. And then we need to get the food as well. So I'm just gonna get 1 in each, and potentially also just get more houses up here later. Not now, later. And I don't think an ox is gonna help us right now. We need the food, and fuel is gonna come in here very soon. So this is actually looking pretty good. These will be removed eventually because they will work in their backyard. And this is also done. So I'm gonna get one of these folks in the saw pit, because planks is always necessary. Wait, did we add a livestock? Yes, we did. Planks is always necessary, but we want to have a limit on like 12 timber, because it's always nice to have timber whenever you want to do some work. So there we go. Happiness is at 66. It's gonna take some time before we have them with 2 families in each month, like we have over here. Did they move in here now? Yes, they did. Good. So you go to this one, plant trees, and you go into that one, cut down trees. And it's gonna take some time before we finally get the trees back, but you can see they're popping up slow but steady here. And once they have trees here, they don't have to walk all the way here to get the logs, and walking distance, as we know, is pretty devastating in Manor Lords. Now we are pretty rich, so let's see if we're gonna get these goats right away. Can you just imagine when we have this whole production up and running here? We're gonna make bank. Ooh, I was not gonna expand those. Well, I don't mind expanding those because we want personnel here, but I want to get those goats. Get the goats. They're not moving in here just yet, but once they do, the goats will be there waiting for them. And we're gonna get those hides and milk right away. This one is level 2 now, so let's see if we can get the war bows. You always want to double check this because sometimes they make the crossbows, so we need to check that as well. Let's just get these folks. They're on the sign, so let's see if... Yep, charcoal. Let's go into the charcoal, guys. Actually, all of you. We just had another one move in, which is perfect. So let's get these folks in here. And we will have some goats here as well. Remember in the early stages when we couldn't afford this? Now it's like nothing. That's what I'm talking about, the oxen as well. Like paying 20 for an ox, that's nothing. There's no upkeep and whatnot. And having oxen spread out in your realm speeds up the game like crazy. And speaking of that, let's see if we can... I mean, should we get an apiary here? That should help with these fields, right? And then get 2 oxen in here, and we want another family to be able to move in there as well. But they actually did finally end up growing here, but they are right on the edge. It's not looking great. Still 283 shoes. So why are we not selling the shoes? That's easy money. So did we unlock the shoes? No, we didn't unlock the shoes. Well, that makes sense. And clothes. Oh, we're gonna make so much money now. Keep 20, sell the rest. Spears are not selling. Well, I mean, why are we not making more large shields? But let's keep 36. Sell the rest. Oh, we're getting attacked. Now I kind of want 1,000 of this. Okay, maybe not. I mean, we want to get rid of the firewood and make charcoal. We might actually need to have this at 1,000. And before we see where we get attacked, let's actually just go through this. We don't want to touch the rough stone just yet, at least. Maybe later. There's nothing else here that we want to sell. Definitely not the food unless it spoils too quick. I don't want to export planks any longer because we want to build stuff with that. Import the tools, please. Import roof tiles, that's fine. Dress stone. No. Not anymore. We're gonna build a castle. Alright, let's see where we get attacked, because now we actually have an army. They're coming from here. They're actually coming from my region. Let's see if we can have mercenaries deal with these, because I don't want to pull up my troop. Yep, we can deal with these. I kind of want to try it with these two, because they're coming from this region, and that should actually make them push me, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I see one right there. Two right there. There is a chance one of them is actually pushing the city, which is pretty annoying because we have this massive forest here. I kind of want to... If you are annoyed by this forest, you can always do like this. And like this. Boom. Gone. You can always replant that, but there we go. We have these guys here. There's one outside and one just standing there and one just standing there. So I think we're good to go. Why? Oh, they're trying to do a sneak attack on me. Let's just see where this last one is. Oh, the last one is gone. There's 1, 2, 3. That's not good. There. Oh, yes, good. So now we don't have to worry about them coming and attacking my town. Let's see if we can sneak around like this. Don't like to spend too much time on these outlaws. Right now, I just want to focus on city building. So let's kill them quickly, so we can go back to our town. Can we disband these guys? Yes. We don't want to pay for them again. And there we go. We got some influence as well. We could start claiming some other regions from Hildebolt, but I don't want to do it right now because we're going to need an army for that and whatnot. But right now, I'm just going to focus on getting a castle up here. Can you imagine how that will look? That's going to look so cool, especially with some level 3 houses here. Potentially some farms behind here. So we can definitely get a farmhouse right here and do more farming back here. Do we have flax here? No. Barley? No. Rye? Yes. Well, actually, pretty bad fertility right there. Normally, you have green flax everywhere. Alright. Another family did move in here. So let's put you to work in the charcoal kiln. We're going to get so much charcoal. You have no idea. And speaking of charcoal, actually, you are going to go in here. For now. We might need more later, but you're going to go in here. Just so we can get the mortar. We have some stone rubble. Can do way better, but that's a start. Let's get the ghost here as well. And ghost is looking good there. Nice. Now, let's go back to the new region. If you have name suggestions, let me know in the comments. And we have 3 folks to move in here, which is good. So this guy that is working in here, I'm going to assign you to the forester right now. So you can start planting trees right away. And obviously, we don't want to plant here. So let's see if we can set them up in this area. 132. That's a lot of mushrooms. Food is looking good, but not great. So we should actually set up a hunting camp as well. And we could try to move this closer to us by just building a hunting camp right on it. Well, that's better. Because we're gonna build here. So I don't mind doing a little area right by the forest here. Not sure how much we do need. Let's just do like this. That's 2 houses. No, we want more. 3. Potentially. That's okay. Well, it's going to be 6 families eventually. Actually, let's go the other way. Connect these 3 and then go down to this road. And connect right there. And from here, I also want a road to go back here. And this is where we build the hunting camps. Let's speed up the game again. And then build this right there. We obviously would like to have a granary here or whatnot. But for now, I'm not going to do that. Now, let's go in here. Let's see if we can afford carrots. Which I doubt we will actually. It's pretty expensive. But if I know, well, this town, I was going to say we should have some charcoal to sell, but not really. No charcoal for us. Pretty slow. That is something I do want to set up in the long term. I'm just going to add a family here just so we don't forget about planting trees, because planting trees takes some time. So let's start with that, and then eventually we're going to start trading. The trading post is actually right there. Which makes me kind of... Can we build a road through this? That is the question. We kind of can. If you just go around like this. Yes. Because then it's going to be the closest route down here to the trading point. Can we connect? Not sure if we did connect there. Yeah, I think we did. So now we're gonna have a closer route to the trade point, and that's how we're gonna get that money. So that's good. Oh, only 54. Nice. How about cabbage? No, no cabbage for us. Beetroot. Well, that's it. That's it. So for these folks that do live in here now, you are a forger. I guess you're gonna have to say there. Warehouse worker. Oh, we need to build this out. You are the granary worker. That's not good. We want to have these on the side. Are you working? No. You go in here. Yeah, we need more folks to work in these storehouses here, and it should not be these guys. I'm gonna try to move the hitching post over here right now because now we know where we want to build them. Or the woodland production area will be over here. And let's see here if I can actually remove this family and put you to work in here. That should leave one of these families on the side, right? Oh. And we are back again. On the side. Okay, so this one. So let's remove this one in the granary. Let's take this one out and put you in there. There we go. And then whenever these two move in, I'm gonna remove these two, and then these two will be working. And they're slow but steady. We will remove the folks here so we can get the food, because food was a problem in the other city, but now it's actually looking pretty good. And the faster we build, the more food we will need. But right now I don't feel the need for it. All right, let's see how much we have here. Why don't we have any dressed stone? That's odd. All right, let's double check here, which we should have done ages ago. Good, we were making war bows. If we were making crossbows, we would have wasted so much bows. Well, only 10. Is that it? Wait a minute. Let's go into the right region. It's just so annoying. There we go. Yeah, they're pretty slow at producing stuff. Didn't expect that. All right, did they move in here? No. So what I'm gonna do here is, yeah, let's get another family in there. Yeah, so we have two here because, as you can see, the fields are struggling a bit. And this is why we wanted the Viking roads here. You see the traffic here, guys. Everyone is going back and forth here. Looking good. And they have the fuel right here as well, so that's going to be pretty quick. And let's see if... Did I put you to work? No. Making a lot of charcoal. Making no mortar. So let's go in here. Definitely want more families in there, but not now. Did they start to move in here yet? No. So that should be the next area where they start move in, right? Did I miss something? No, because we did add these, right? Yeah, we did. So now it should be over here that they do move in. Which they just did. I'm just going to double check and see if we did. Yeah, we did assign you as well. Good. There's so many houses, and when you micromanage, it's kind of hard to keep track here. The question is, do we get you... There we go. Now we have dressed stone. We have some rough stone. I mean, if you live here, you're going to work right outside. Let's get this up. Not sure if 20 tools is going to cut it. We might have to start getting more tools. And I say... I can't wait to add folks in these ones, because that is where we actually get most of those dressed stone. And now, taking a look at this, we might need to get more... What's the limit on this? It should be 20, right? Yeah, can we keep the limit at like 40? I know that sounds a lot. But, I mean... That castle is going to cost us. Should we see how much it costs? So... what I'm thinking now, you know what? Last time I did this, the game crashed, so hopefully it won't. But I kind of want to do like straight like this. We can even do a double wall. That would be even cooler. But we should have some. I mean, they're not gonna be houses here, so we want some space here between. I think. Not too much though, but like kind of like this, and then place it. and then go straight up. Place it, and then go straight. Oh, we have to stay in the region, and then from here straight up like this. This could be bug worthy, so let's hope that works still. And let's get the towers, one in each corner here. Oh no, it's not gonna let me build there. Or maybe this. Yep. You know what? We're gonna have to make this a bit smaller, which is fine. I just wanted to make a big castle. Okay, let's try it one more time. If we start from here, because then we know it's in the region. Place it down. Go this way. Place it down. Go up. Place it down and straight across. Wait a minute. That didn't feel right. There we go. So now let's see if... Oh, did we connect here? Yeah, we did. Good. So now let's see if the towers work, and we're going to upgrade these soon. Just going to get them down. Let's just pray the game doesn't crash. Alright, so we're back again. I tried like 5 times to build this castle, and I had to do it like a circle one, and it's not turning out the way I want to. But we don't have an option, okay? Oh, we can't upgrade this one? Alright, never mind. Well, there it is. We can't build it now. We were missing resources, I know. But we're still gonna get a castle. I was so worried we had to redo this whole playthrough. Or something. I don't know. But we're gonna get a castle, hopefully. But we're just gonna get the resources. But now we're back, and I'm guessing some stuff did not save. Did we build a house here? Well, these guys are not assigned, so let's get you in here. We were making war bows. We are making mortar. I'm not sure if it's you. Nope. You go in there. There we go. So now we should be good to go over here in this region. And we're just going to wait for families to move in here with the stone, because actually it's not the stone that we're missing. It's actually a lot more logs. So to get the logs, let's do a limit of 40 right there. And if you really want to speed this up, especially when you do castle builds, I recommend that you do 1, 2, and 3 like this. And we're just going to take these right now. It's August. It's not the best time to do this. I should probably do this in the winter. But build these, and then we're going to assign them with families. And to just get those logs. Because I'm guessing it is the logs. Potentially also the mortar. Dressed stone. Which we're going to get very soon. Because we have a lot of folks on that right now. In here, yeah, we're getting the firewood. Good. So, cobblestone, good. And then I don't think I want anything else in there. So you did just move in here, and we're kind of in... yeah, we need more dressed stone. And I'm actually going to do like this. That way we're going to waste more tools, but we're also going to up in the production. So we might have to get more tools like I mentioned before. But look at this. We're making bank. Yes. Very good. And the army is growing by... Now we have 22. So yeah, we got some archers coming in very soon. Yeah, we're just waiting for them to move in here. Did we add oxen in here? Yes, we do. We did. And let's take a quick look here before we go to the other region. 78 rough stone. So yeah, we can definitely take this family and put in here so we can get the dress stone. And then we're just going to man folks in here. And we're going to get so much money, guys. It's insane. I never really taken advantage of a stone resource like we will do in this episode. So that's pretty exciting stuff. So you go in there. I think I was going to add a granary, and yeah, I think these two were supposed to be granary workers. So not really a big fan of this, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm going to get one here. I'm going to granary there, and then, ooh, where's this? Fields. Yep, look at this. We need more workers in the fields. But right now we're building up the stone. So that will probably have to be the next focus. So let's see if we can get some market stalls here. 9, that's going to be fine for now. And we also can fit a water right there, which is going to be good. Now, they did move in here. So I'm going to remove these folks from here. And we're going to assign you to cut down the trees. And you're going to go into the forester hut. Because, I mean, we should have enough. Yeah, there we go. Looking pretty good. You plant trees, which is not looking too good. So you plant trees. And over here, Now I want to start selling goods. So maybe the charcoal should probably be around here. This is how we can make money. Have this close to the trade. We have one more family to move in. We have 11 logs. What can we sell? Well, we can sell planks, potentially charcoal very soon as well. So what I'm gonna do is actually get the houses first. Get a lot of them. Don't want to have the backyard too big. And we want 2 in each like this. That's gonna give us 10 families eventually. Let's see if we can do 20. That would be insane. Well, we're broke. We need timber for that. So let's build those. Let's see if we can actually get the charcoal over here. Potentially also, not the charcoal, but maybe a storehouse over here. And also the trade post. So we can start getting money here. Because we're going to need money if we're going to do this. But look at that. Look at those fields. Getting that food is looking good. Getting some beetroot already. We'll love some cabbage as well. But that's going to have to wait for now. Yes, they did move in here. This needs to be expanded. But right now we're missing logs. So you go in here and the last... Oh, look at this. They're moving in fast. Yes. So now this area should be covered. We should get some wild animals. We should also get some pelts that we should be able to sell. And now this should... Please hurry up and build these so we can have more folks moving in. Which is just... Well, very soon. Maybe actually do like this. No. Right, we only have one family here working now. So it's going to be a bit slower here, but this region is not supposed to be growing fast, alright? Now, let's see if we can afford this. How much did we need? 120. I think we were missing logs. October, or the harvesting. These guys are harvesting. It looks like the apples are gone. Alright, you know what? We want this castle so badly. I'm just going to get this in here. We're going to give them an ox. We're going to remove these buildings after. I'm just going to get this going. Yes, we can get some more logs in these logging camps right here. And we have a lot of planks. Look at all that mortar, dressed stone. Everything is looking amazing for this castle on this hill. So let's see the castle planner. Yes, it is. Oh, it's the dressed stone. All right. How much timber was it that we needed? Oh, really? Yes, 33. Here I am building. Really? Really? All right, never mind. Let's just let them do some work there on that forest. And let's take a look here. Yes, this is where we can do the big job. Get these guys into the stonemasons so we can get more dressed stone. This one is already there. Good. So now we have 6 stonemason workers to get the dressed stone. Is that going to be enough? How much? Are we in the wrong region? Let's see if we can go right into... There we go. Look at this. We only have 12 rough stones. As you can see, that's not going to be enough. We need more families to work in these quarries. Otherwise, that will not be enough. But now someone is moving in. So let's put them to work right away. Get into this quarry. Let's get this up. And yeah, hopefully these guys will not collapse. We also would like more families in here. Speaking of that, how is the marketplace looking? It's okay. We do need more granary workers. But for now, that's going to have to do it. That's going to have to do it. How's the ale looking? Yes, we got 2 ale. Amazing. Now we got some barley. We got some malt. So we're going to start producing ale again, which is going to be very good. We have a lot of sheep, and they're probably running away. So getting a butcher shop up here would also be good. For now, I don't really care about the sheep. They can run away, that's fine. Because I don't want to build more. If we build more, the game is going to lag. Look at the money too, by the way. Look, amazing. That's massive. That's insane, the amount of dressed stone that we do need. Alright, let's go in here. Are we getting more rough stone? No. So that's actually what's halting us right now. So this makes me want to get you in here. Are you getting dressed stone? Yep, you're a stonemason as well. So go in here. We need more rough stone. Without rough stone, we can't make dressed stone. So it's pointless having 6 families in here if we don't have rough stone. Alright. And now we have a full army as well, so we could potentially start claiming some more regions now. But I don't really want to focus on battle parts right now, because I want to focus on building out our cities. And look at this. They're moving in. Oh, wow. They're moving in quick, guys. 12 timber. Let's get 2 right there. And also logistics. Trading post. It's going to have to be way over here, which is fine. And then I also want to get maybe 1 more trading post there. And then you're going to go here. And this is where we're going to go for the charcoal. So we will have a lot of charcoal workers here. Potentially also going up this way. So charcoal would be here and here. You'll be working there. And they're moving in quick. You know what? Let's just finish building them before we actually assign folks. And while we wait, let's do like this so we can have more families moving into these. And now we need money because we want to do these extensions for the food variety to make them happy. And if we actually start making a lot of ale in this region, we can actually send that ale over to the new region, so they will be happy. And now, looking good. I want to do more fields though. Still some. I mean, this is a huge region. Getting more fields will be amazing. These we could potentially also remove. We got nothing stored in here any longer, so let's get rid of them. How many logs do we have now? 95 logs. Unnecessary. So let's just get this out of there. They're not gonna do anything anyways. I mean, they could help building and whatnot, but and they probably will be needed now if we have enough dress stone. Yes, we have enough dress stone. Is that not insane? Yes. Alright, so from my experience, this usually lag like crazy. So it's gonna be fun to see how fast I actually build this. And how much the game is lagging at the same time. From my experience, just do not upgrade the manor. Build the castle to the highest point and then just build it and then never touch it again. That's usually my go-to for this game, to get that up. Otherwise, the game could be a bit laggy. Rough stone is looking good, and they're popping in like crazy here. Quarry worker, we got 2 more folks in here. You go in this one. You in that one. And then with 3 more right here. So 2 are going to go in there and 1 are going to be a stonemason. And then we're going to add more families here to actually go in here. Because that's going to help with the happiness as well. For the coverage. But right now that will not be the priority. The priority will actually be over here. So we have room for 5. And then 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These will go in. That's actually 6. So these will go in there. And 1, 2, 3. These gonna go into the farmhouses over here, and then actually kind of need it here first, but that's fine. Oh, look at this traffic. Insane. And another thing as well, I kind of want a stone castle up here somewhere on this hill. That will be pretty cool. Not really sure where. But maybe, can it build here? Oh, it's not in my region, huh? Oh, really? You can build it here? No way. It's like meant to be here. I'm building that right now because that is literally meant to be there. I'm not sure how that's going to look on this hill, and I'm kind of excited to see how that's going to look. But imagine this there, level 3 houses there, and then the stone castle, which is taking ages. It should take ages. It's a huge building, probably. Well, it is the biggest building in the game. And I know we have a church here, but I like to have many buildings spread out in the realm, especially when it comes to ale, marketplaces, and churches. Oh, it's not. Yeah, one in here as well. Okay, so maybe I did miscount, but that's okay. We do need more families in the storehouses. Look at this. They're cold. In this region? No. In this region. How? Shouldn't be cold. These 2 houses. Makes no sense at all. Because we have enough. We have enough fuel. Is it the marketplace? I mean, that could be it. But then again, 8 and we have 100% coverage. Let's overstock here a bit here and see if that helps. I doubt that is the case though. I really do. Guess time will tell. And now we do have a lot of mortar as well, so let's go into the trade. Let's also tell them to export the dressed stone, because now we should have a lot of it. Let's keep 30. It's not letting me type here, huh? There we go. 30 mortar, export it. Keep 30, sell the rest. Planks still. Ooh, wow. Maybe we should start selling planks again, or maybe we should start producing what with the planks here. 11 more families to move in. You know what? Let's fix that in the next episode. We're gonna do a massive production here with wooden parts and whatnot to start selling that, because now we're making bank, by the way. And when we're making bank as well, once this is finished, I'm gonna do 1% tax, because they will not be affecting the happiness. Would be just 1%. Really? 4 on the cold? Alright, we need more folks in the storehouses for sure. We can't do -4 on the cold. That's just insane. That's not good enough. Wait, are they actually moved in here already? No way. That's quick, guys. Alright, you go in here. Both of you. What are we gonna sell here? Well, let's take a look here. First of all, tools we might have to buy very soon. Not now though. And I'm gonna sell 200 planks like we did in the other playthrough. We're gonna set up the iron in this region very soon as well. And then also fuel. We don't need this much charcoal. Actually, let's sell when we have 500, because we're gonna get a lot of charcoal here very soon. We need to unlock this trade though. I'm not sure if we did unlock that trade with charcoal in the other region. We're gonna have to double check that. And then for these, let's just add them. All right, let's try one more time. Add them in there. These go into the storehouse. That storehouse is gonna fill up quickly too. So we need to make this bigger, but also in this one, I'm not sure what we want in here. I guess we want the planks because we're gonna sell them. I mean, I don't mind having everything in here. Actually, maybe not wool and yarn. It all depends what we do here later. But let's expand this now. Get these folks in here. And then we're gonna, once we have this now, it might be time to start setting up this area. But now we have a good trading area already. Oh no, actually food is not looking good at all. Food is not looking good. And we might have to build more houses here just so we can get more to work in this trade. Because that's how we make money in this game. So 10 more families here. And then get another training post here. Potentially another storehouse. We're definitely going to need a market here. And you told me to press here and then press here again. And it should set up stalls here. From my experience, we need to unassign and reassign them again. Because they're still going to set up stalls over here. Which is really annoying. Maybe they did patch that. We will see if the... Well, they actually are setting up stalls here, it looks like. I guess we will see. They might have patched that, but before, whenever you did have someone assign and they set up a stall over here, and then you did a marketplace here, they didn't move it, even though you did check this and then uncheck it. So now it seems to be working, so we will see. Now we just need to start selling, and it should be pretty quick because the trade post is right there. We have planks. We need a horse as well, so we can actually start getting that money. And to get horses, we also need hitching posts. So let's see if we can just plop these down right around here somewhere. We're going to make them into small stables as well. One more as well. I mean, that's a start. We definitely want more later. Let's actually make them into small stables here. Alright, something like that. Looking pretty good. And we have a good setup to start getting that iron very soon. If we just can get the food under control. So meanwhile, let's just get these up so we are ready to get those in. We obviously want to get some apples and whatnot too, but let's just start with veggies. And why are they not moving in here? Is it because they're upset? and I was playing on normal pace. But yeah, this is where I will leave you for this episode. You're gonna have to see the castle in the next one. 28%. The walls are coming up slow but steady. No, they're not coming up at all. They're coming soon, and that's gonna look amazing. And maybe we can tie these two cities together and get more farmland and whatnot. But again, thank you all for joining and following and watching all the way to the end. Thank you all members that are supporting more than just watching this video. You guys are awesome. But again, thank you all for just watching. And if you want to see the next part in this series, you're going to see that video on the screen right now. So keep your access sharp, and I will see you in the next video.